to Wild Beauty in second place, and Magical Lagoon, the best turned out winner in green and white. Then Majestic Glory, black and white jacket against the far side running rail. Concert Hall in purple's lost a few places. Bouquet and Pink is making progress as they now come into one group. The favourite in Spiral is one from the right in the red and white jacket, coming through to launch her challenge. Mise en Scène and Bouquet are the last couple of runners. They're at the 2 furlong pole. Cachet in light blue. In the red, drifting to the far side a bit, is in Spiral. It's this pair now. Behind these, Prosperous Voyage, and then comes Wild Beauty. Concert all running on behind those, but in Spiral has the lead inside the final furlong, with Frankie leading by a length and a half. Cachet is in second position. Prosperous Voyage behind those. They race to the line. In Spiral remains unbeaten. Wins the Bet365 Fillies Mile to Prosperous Voyage, Cachet, and then Mise en Scène, who got going late.
Meanwhile, leading the two over on the far side is Random Harvest, who's a length and a half in front of Goldana. Still Heredia towards the rear of the field together with Coppice. They come towards the halfway point in the 58th running of the Sun Chariot Stakes, and it's Roman Mist who still has the lead. Roman Mist now by half a length. Over on the far side is Random Harvest in second. Frankie Dettori has switched in Spiral to challenge right up against that far side rail, and in Spiral has travelled well into the race. Towards the near side, Meditate is driven to close. Now Marchesa de Sevigné is beginning to make a move alongside Heredia, but inside the final quarter of a mile, it's in Spiral, and Frankie Dettori have got the lead. Down into the dip. In Spiral's lead is 3 lengths over Heredia in second. Marchesa de Sevigné, but now as they meet the rising ground, it's in Spiral, who is cleared by 3. Marchesa de Sevigné and then Heredia, but it's 500 wins for Frankie Dettori at Newmarket as in Spiral wins the Sun Chariot.
Red cap of Althea, the purple and green of, or maroon and green of Nilet is there. Ifada, and then on the extreme left with a white cap is Ryan Moore on Magical. Almost that quintet in line. Magic Lily, September, Quivery and Murin behind those. And then comes Musical Art as they head down now past the bushes. And it's still PJ McDonald on Lawrence on the right, who go along in front here. Whoa and okay. Second place Althea, then Nialetti, and then Magical. With this is Magic Lily trying to get through. September's in behind those. They're heading down to the closing stages now. It's Althea and Lawrence, the stablemates together, with Magic Lily trying to come through between them now with William Buick. Magical behind those. This Lawrence against the running rail. She's so tough though. She's seeing them off. Magic Lily through to second place. September's coming as well. Lawrence is in front as they approach the winning line. September's joined her on the line.
Voracious covered up there in midfield as Lawrence leads as they go by halfway under Danny Tudhope from Happily, who's running in second. Out in order back in third. 1 length away now. They nudged along Clemmy in fourth. Voracious is Handy in fifth. Another couple of lengths back to I Can Fly. Bilston Brook has been ridden along. Behind Bilston Brook is Wind Chimes. He's hard under pressure, not going anywhere. On Jazzy also struggling at the moment. Lauren still leading with 2 furlongs to go, and she's doing it quite easily as well. From in second, Happily. Voracious trying to make a run to the outside. Then came Out in Order. He's battling away. They run now down inside the dip and towards the final furlong, and Lawrence now sent about to work under Danny Tudhope. She leads by 2 lengths. 2 in second, the rallying Happily. Out in Order back in third, and then came I Can Fly. Lawrence with Happily rallying as they run towards the line. Lawrence from Happily, here comes the winning line. It's Lawrence, her 5th Group 1 win. She takes the Sun Chariot.
Now down towards the halfway point of the 2015 Dubai Fillies Mile, and it's Hawksmoor who still has the lead over Opal Tiara and Promising Run, the Royal Blue on the near side of Dawn of Hope. These are still the first 4. Getting closer, Desert of Life, followed by Marenko and Coolmore, minding towards the near side, making a move now together with Beautiful Morning, and Nathra is still at the back of a very tightly grouped field of 2-year-old fillies as they race now down towards the final quarter mile. Hawksmoor clings the lead. Here comes Minding now, unleashed by Ryan Moore, and she comes and takes the lead, and Nathra and Frankie Dettori will give chase up the final furlong of the Rowley Mile, and it is now Minding who is out in front by 2. Nathra is in second, Hawksmoor is in third, and then over on the far side is Coolmore, but there is absolutely no doubt the emphatic winner of the Fillies Mile is Minding.
So racing down then on towards halfway, jet setting Minding and Lumiere along along with Turret Rocks of the first wave with Sharjah Queen. Illuminate Epsom Icon tracks them in company with Fireglow, Blue Bio. Towards the outside of the pack, find Nathra in the red and white and Raban. Al Jazzy Mix and Mingle still waiting. Ballydoyle and Midweek will have to be patient for the gaps to open up the rail. They head towards the cutaway. Out in the centre of the racecourse, Minding travels well. Jet Setting, Alice Springs towards the left-hand side, coming to stake a claim. Turret Rocks, Ballydoyle trying to side through the field, finds his path blocked as Minding commits and goes for home and takes 2 lengths out of the field. Alice Springs in second. Ballydoyle's had a troubled passage, but he's now trying to stay on with Midweek. Uphill for home, and out in front, Minding continues this break with Alice Springs and Ballydoyle. Then up towards the line, Turret Rocks in fourth, but it's Minding. She took this by the scruff of the neck, and Aidan O'Brien looks like having a 1-2, maybe 3.
Putting out seventh, Heaven. Up the inside goes Turret Rocks. Minding's white face amongst horses. A skiffle comes 4 wide. Minding just having to negotiate a passage, caught on heels there at a crucial stage, and Minding's had no luck at all. Turning into the straight and is shuffled back to last. Out in front, her stable companion Somehow making the best of her way home. Skiffle in second. In third place, Architecture. Now out in the clear, Minding is being pulled out to try and deliver a challenge. Back in fifth place is Harley Queen. They fan out with 2 furlongs to travel in the Oaks. Architecture has struck for home. Minding, despite being shuffled for last, is coming with a challenge and moves through into second. On the right-hand side, Architecture and Frankie Dettori. Minding, the purple cap for Ryan Moore, moves through the lead. Minding hits the front in the Oaks. In second is Architecture, and Minding stamps her authority. Met trouble in running, but will follow up her 1,000 Guineas success by winning the Oaks.